Say that again.
Craig didn't try to kill me the day of the fire.
So you lied.
Yeah, that's right. I made up the whole story.
Have I not been saying this day in and day out, that I don't belong in jail, that I'm innocent? Gabriel, you have done the right thing.
Craig.
I just want to be clear and have it on the record that I did not try to kill my son. I didn't even try to hurt him. It never happened.
Let the kid talk, Craig.
Gabriel, I'm proud of you. And this is the beginning of great things for us. I just know it.
Please just stop. So, Craig did not attack you at Monte Carlo before the fire?
No,
He didn't threaten you in any way?
Verbally, physically?
he wasn't even there. If he was, I didn't see him.
So he didn't knock you out and leave you there as you claimed?
No, like I said, I made up the whole story.
And you do realize that lying to an officer in an investigation is a very serious matter?
Yeah, I didn't care.
So you knew what you were doing all along?
Yeah,
And you did it deliberately?
yeah.
At last, the truth comes out.
Don't crow too soon. You're not getting out of here. Not unless arson and assault are reclassified.
All right, please, do
as
you
civil
mind?
manners and
Please, please,
Okay.
please, let's just walk through this, all right? You're in the hospital. You're in a coma induced by smoke inhalation. You come to, you get your bearings, and you decide that you are going to accuse your newfound father of trying to kill you.
Yeah, that's basically how it went down.
So sending Craig to jail, possibly for life, that just popped into your head?
Yeah,
Really? No one popped it in there for you? So talk to me, Gabriel. Did someone convince you
Pressure you?
to falsely accuse Craig? Now it's time to name names.
It's hard to believe someone could actually be so vicious.
It would certainly take an individual of extraordinary nerve.
All right, it was someone. Who was it?
You've come this far and you're doing great. Why stop now?
She's right, Gabriel. Don't hold back, son. Tell your Aunt Margot who put you up to this.
no one.
So this was your idea, yours alone?
I'm not proud of it, but yeah.
Why?
It was payback
For what?
for the way that he treated my mother. And all the sick stuff I saw him do, lying, stealing people's money, messing with people's head like it was a sport. I wanted to ruin him and see how he liked it.
And what happened on the day of the fire gave you the perfect opportunity, right?
Yeah, all the pieces fit, so...
And every answer you've given up until now has basically been a lie. And all the details, Craig telling you that you'll never get out of that building alive, the whole thing with the angel, all of it. Gabriel, what really happened?
Parker punched me. I fell, I hit my head. I remember it was hard to breathe, and then everything went to black. I woke up in the hospital, that's all.
Okay, I guess the one question we have left for you is why? Why change your story now, after you've been lying for so long?
Well, I may be his son, but I don't have to be like him. Right, so that's why I'm telling the truth.
What makes you think this is the truth?
Carly.
Oh, come on. The kid's been lying for weeks. What makes you think he isn't lying now?
Stay out of this, Carly.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Because then, as always, you'd get away with what you've done.
Carly.
No such luck this time.
This is none of your business.
You see, the fact is, no one can really know what the truth is when Craig is involved. I've learned that from experience, as have you.
Carly, stop it.
And you. Now, all of a sudden, you say that Craig did not try to kill you. What's with the 180?
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that you got to Gabriel and you made him change his story.
I would never do that.
How would he even get to me?
I think a threat would be the easiest way, especially for Craig.
Gabriel's my own flesh and blood. I would never force him to do anything.
Come off it, Craig. We all know you would try to force anybody to do anything to get what you want.
That is a lie.
This confession, it may sound good, but can you really trust it given the fact that Craig is involved?
That's a very good question.
Margot.
Meanwhile, it turns out that Gabriel is a blackmailer and a thief just like his father. What's one more lie on top of all the others he's told?
Okay, look, I'm not lying.
I do not believe a word out of either one of them.
You can't take anything she says seriously. How could I get to my own... I wasn't even able to get to him.
Well, you did have opportunity. It's in the visitor's log. Gabriel came to see you earlier.
So I got to him in the few minutes that we had together. That's what you're thinking?
That's all right. What do you say, Gabriel? You willing to take a polygraph test?
You mean like a lie detector?
Yes.
Margot, I really don't think that's...
I think it's a great idea. Why not? Gabriel is so big on telling the truth. Let's see if he is.
Can I talk to you a minute? In private? It's not a question, really.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
You ought to know by now.
Gabriel's trying to set the record straight, Carly.
And I'm trying for one last time to protect my son. Not that you care.
Don't give me that.
Well, I don't see you looking out for him. So I guess it's up to me. As usual.
You blowing up out there? It's not helping Parker. It's just making people think you're hysterical.
People. You mean you?
You gotta back off.
Not until I know Parker's safe.
The truth about Gabriel and Craig, it was bound to come out, Carly. You gotta accept that.
Why? Because you say so?
Gabriel's original story never would have held up in court. Tom Hughes would have decimated it in his opening statement.
In your opinion?
No, it's... I've seen a lot of cases go to trial. I'm pretty good at assessing them.
So how would Parker's case go? Because he could end up in court.
No, not necessarily. Carly, we gotta handle this... We gotta take this as it comes, okay? The truth is finally coming out. We've gotta wait and see what happens next.
Well, you must be very proud that you helped to bring the truth to Oakdale once again.
The only thing I regret about this case is what it's doing to us.
So what do you say, Gabriel? Are you willing to take Polly?
I guess it's cool.
You can't fail a lie detector test when you're telling the truth.
We'll see about that.
Let's do it.
Margot, isn't that the real test right there?
What are you talking about?
Gabriel's willing to be strapped to a machine in question. I mean, that tells you he's got nothing to hide, and it answers Carly's question that he's telling the truth. Jack, you know this. Back me up.
Something I called Mick.
All along, you suspected that I was innocent. Even hating my guts wouldn't change that. Now stand up for what's right.
All right, what do you think, Jack?
It's not my case, Margot.
Well, I'm asking your opinion.
Okay, my opinion is to bag the polygraph. I think Gabriel's telling the truth.
See? Telling the truth is already paying off.
No, you're not out of the woods yet, is he, Jack?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Okay, fine, just go. I'll handle this myself. Go.
Thank you.
Don't touch me.
What, is this what it comes down to, me running after you?
God, do I want to drink.
Gabriel told the truth.
I don't want to listen to this.
It needed to
okay?
happen, and it did.
Because of you.
I did what I had to do, Curly.
How many times have you said that over the last
Seems
few
like
weeks?
that's
huh?
all I've been saying lately, yeah. And still you can't seem to hear it.
You know what, Jack? I did what I had to do as well. But you want to know what this all boils down to? Are you listening?
Yes.
If doing what you had to do puts Parker in a holding cell again, I will never forgive you